the new home of Eddie Hearn, you have announced a $1 billion deal today. Yeah. That is huge money.
That sounds good, doesn't it?
That sounds fantastic.
I was going to do a little salt bay with or $1 billion or something like that. Yeah, it's a groundbreaking moment for us. I'm very, very proud. Thanks to these guys and Perform and the DAZN platform for believing in us. When we came to the US, we've spoken about it. We needed a platform that will give us the dates, the money, of course, but more than that, the freedom to create something for the fans. With this, we're not restricted to timings. We're not restricted to how many fights we can show or what kind of ring walks we can do or what talent we can use. We're working with our partners here, building it from a blank canvas, and that's something that really appealed to me. So, the fighters, you said you want everyone, but you have so many. Are they automatically now on this platform because they're signed with Matchroom? Yeah, outside of obviously the one question which will come is Anthony Joshua, and Anthony Joshua is a Matchroom fighter. His US deal is up in terms of broadcaster, and obviously these guys are going to be very aggressive in trying to secure him. At the moment, while we're planning his next fight, could be Deontay Wilder. We will plan his future accordingly. But the official announcement for the fighters and the dates will come at the end of June with DAZN's launch, where they will tell you more about the service, the price point, how to obviously join the channel as well.
When you build a fighter on the standard model now, it's so old, it's so arcane. Everyone is used to it though. Yeah. How does this deal pull away the subscription fan from HBO, from Showtime, from even ESPN, which is free cable? Yeah. How do you get those guys to say, you know what, Perform is where we watch everything?
Well, I think that's a question that Simon will tell you more about as well. But from my point of view, this is the new era and the new age of how to digest content. This isn't just about this deal. This is about the way that viewing is going. And this is a natural progression. We just feel like with deals like this and with the quality we're going to be putting on, it's going to happen a lot quicker. We've got 16 shows now. We have a bigger budget than HBO and Showtime probably put together annually. That's where we're at right now. And you know how good I am, Rahim. With that sort of money, I'm damn good, right? So we're going to be putting on the best boxing, unrivaled, no question. It's a new age to digest content the way we're going to be doing it. But watch how we do it with build-up shows, with fan interaction as well. And 16 shows from the UK and other boxing as well. This isn't a boxing channel, a boxing platform, this is a sports platform. And Simon will tell you more about how people are digesting content and the new age of OTT.
Before I bring Simon in, obviously you have to work with other promoters at times. You have good relationships. Al Heyman comes to mind. You were critical of him having gotten a lot of money and, by your estimation, not doing well with it. Will other promoters then be on this platform with you? How do you draw them away from their network? What do you do differently than what Al Heyman did?
We're not looking to draw promoters to the network, but we have no problem working with promoters. I have a track record of working with every promoter out there, and in the past, every network as well. Ego doesn't come into it. It's about putting on the best shows for our subscribers. That's all I care about. We want competitive fights stacked from top to bottom. You know the UK shows, so immediately great news for US fight fans. They're going to see all our UK content as well. Now we're going to be doing 16 shows a year for 8 years, plus there's other announcements coming in the next month or so with some big fights and fight nights to be held on the platform as well. And again, like I said, it's not a boxing platform, this is a sports platform. This is just a small piece of where this platform will get to. But from our point of view, like I said, to get this deal, to get the volume of shows, to get the money, to get an opportunity to build from that blank canvas. I'm so excited, Rahim, about who should we use to commentate? Who should we use to present? Not you. But that's the kind of thing that appeals to me. Yeah, obviously the money's important, but to build something for the fans, to turn around and say, who do we use? Teddy Atlas? Sugar Ray Leonard? Who do we want to use? Anyone you want. Right. And that's the attraction. I don't want to do a ring walk and the broadcaster says to me, no, we don't like that. Oh, let's just get him in the ring. No, this is a sport that has to be for the live audience in the arena and the people watching as well. But trust me, if the live audience are loving it, it will come through to you and this sport will grow and grow. It's not like this is a new sport, we've got to resell it. This is, in my opinion, the greatest sport out there. So we just got to put on great fights.
Sound like you're revolutionizing it, renovating it, rebuilding and remodeling it. The Matchroom model is going to have backstory on fighters, other content and you're going to change the way that the fight is consumed on the night. Will it also be partnered with broadcast television, or are these things exclusively on?
That is something that will be down to Performing the Zone. Again, they can talk about that, but there is plans as well to make sure that there are positions in place and deals in place with potentially Facebook, Twitter. More will be unveiled in June. It's not really my place to speak, but that's something that will give additional exposure to the fighters. We know the naysayers will say, oh yeah, but it's a start-up, the numbers will be small at the start. Listen, trust me, with this type of money, the numbers aren't going to be small for very long. You need to jump on board with this. You're going to get unbelievable, unparalleled boxing content. And if you're a boxing fan, you need to be on this service, and you will be.
And lastly, Eddie, I know that you work behind the scenes quite effectively. With this on the horizon, have you spoken to fighters that are maybe currently in other deals looking to join you in this flagship?
Well, one thing we won't do is speak to a fighter that is under a promotional contract. I've been speaking to dozens of fighters over the last month. But this is one of the reasons we needed to have today, because the Zone aren't ready yet. But I said to him, we need today, because I've got to get this out there. I can't hide it anymore. And I'm talking to fighters and they all want to know. And now it's out there and they see the magnitude of this deal. Expect many to put pen to paper over the next few weeks.
If not, Joshua, give us a little nod to what might be your first big fight or your big fighter on Perform.
We want anyone that doesn't have a promotional contract. So
you already have.
Tell me, Mikey Garcia, Deontay Wilder, Charlo, Broner, Spence, Thurman. Why not? We can give them what others can't. We can give them the regular championship fights. We can beat the money. So if you don't have a promotional contract and you are a world-class fighter, if you don't call me within 48 hours, you may miss this boat.
Eddie Hearn with the American Takeover well underway, $1 billion in his pocket, calling out all fighters looking to make money and get on Perform. It's a pleasure, Eddie. Welcome to America, the official way. It's a pleasure to see your platform birthing. Radio Rahim with Eddie Hearn and Perform, right here in New York City.